as a married man, I talk to married people, and these are the common things they said they wish they knew when they were single before they got married. This will shock you because I realized that there are some of these things that I actually made before I also got married, and I'm going to share them with you. The first mistake most of them said they made was rushing into marriage. Most of them said that they were not ready for marriage, but they just wanted to get married because people were getting married. Some of them, they were just in their mid-20s. Some of them, they were in their early 30s. And they thought that people say that, oh, age is catching up. People say that, oh, if you don't marry at this age, this will happen. But they wish they waited a little longer. Even though some of them expressed that they were happy they married at a younger age. But those people were the ones who think they were ready for marriage. But most of them said that they rushed and things didn't go as they thought. So this is a great lesson that you need to learn, that you need not to rush into marriage. Take your time and ensure that you have the things that you need for marriage. It is not because of what someone is saying. It's not because someone says that age is catching up. Someone says that they have to get married at this particular age. Make sure you think it is the right time. Even if age is catching up, you should admit to yourself that yes, indeed, age is catching up. And I want to marry because age is catching up with me, not because someone is telling me that age is catching up with me. So tune yourself to embrace the truth and know when you are ready to get married. Because readiness for marriage comes with your own preparedness. And so if you think I am 29, I'm 30, I am 25, and I'm ready, that is when you are ready. But when someone forces you into it, or when your partner thinks that, oh, you should do it because you are that's where the problem comes in. So do not rush into marriage. The second thing most of them said was that they ignored the red flags. Most of them told me that they thought that these red flags would change when the people get the rings on their finger, when they become a husband, or when they earn the wife title. But things got worse. So they seriously advocate that do not ignore the red flags you are seeing today. If you think it is something trivial that will not escalate in marriage, you are joking. They rather think that when you get into marriage, it will even worsen. And so they said that everything that you are seeing in your partner, if it's a bad thing, it will worsen when you get married. If it's a good thing, it will become better when you get married. And so it is up to you. If you are seeing any red flag, something that you are very confused and you think you cannot tolerate, but you have the intention that this person is going to change after they are married. These married people are telling you that don't do it because it is going to get worse when you get married. Another major mistake they said they made before they got married is ignoring financial discussions. I was surprised that whatever that they said across all the people that I talked to were the same. They said that financial discussion is something that we are not ready to talk about, how we manage our finances. Most married people do not talk about it. How do we save? How do we contribute? How do we do this? We just think that we know because we were in a relationship and then the man was providing for everything, the woman was cooking, so we thought that is it. When it comes to a committed relationship or marriage, things are different. So they wish they started the financial discussion that, oh, if I'm working and I get this amount of money, let's create an account and I will put 50%, you put 20%, you put 70%, They did not make that discussion. They felt uncomfortable to make it because someone may think that, you are in the relationship because of the money. But it is a very serious thing that we have to talk about. So they even advise that as a marriage couple, you should have at least 4 bank accounts, one for each of you, and the other 2 accounts, one for an investment and another one for your personal account where you can withdraw to buy things and other things. So at least you have at least 4 bank accounts, and make sure you have a discussion about how finances are going to be managed in the relationship. Don't assume everyone knows what they're supposed to do, because when you get married, people will start becoming wiser and things will start falling apart. So please take note. Another one, I was very shocked when almost everyone I spoke to mentioned this one. They said that they thought marriage was going to solve problems. There are a lot of people that had individual problems and they thought that marriage was going to solve it. For example, some people said that they used to masturbate a lot and they thought that it was because they are not getting enough sex or kind of thing in the relationship. But when they got married, things got worse. There are some people, they said that pornography was worse because they thought that they were not having enough sex in that relationship. But when they got married, it got worse. And so there are so many things or problems that they discussed to me that I cannot say them here. But all they're saying is that don't assume that marriage will solve your problem. You need to learn to solve your own problem before you come into the marriage. If there's something, an addiction that you are dealing with, discuss with your partner or learn to deal with it before you come to the marriage, or have a sense that I'm not going to this marriage to solve that problem. It is something that I am admitting that it is my weakness. Not because marriage is going to help me solve that problem, because marriage does not help to solve problems. The problems will rather get worse because marriage comes with so many experiences and unexpected situations that we are not privy to. And so if you think that the marriage is going to solve this particular problem and you go there and it's not the same thing as you anticipated, you're in a very big trouble and the marriage will collapse eventually. There are many things that they actually said, but I'm going to say the last one, which is neglecting personal growth. Across board, almost everyone mentioned the fact that they neglected their personal growth. Now that they've been married for some years now, they have now realized the importance of considering your personal growth before you get married. Make sure you set yourself in a particular path or course on your personal growth before you get into marriage. Don't think that, oh, when I get into marriage, I would be able to define what I want to do now and now I'll start growing myself. No, because they said if you neglect your personal goals, it means that you're only going to depend on the other people for your survival. And if that person is also looking forward to depend on you because they also didn't cater for their personal growth, the relationship or marriage is going to collapse. So do not ignore your personal growth before you marry. Make sure you set yourself in a particular course or path before you get into marriage. In that case, when you get married, you're only continuing from where you have started, not starting a whole new thing. And that comes with choosing someone who's also ready to share that same goals with you and also help you to develop your personal growth. And once you get married, you only move at a supersonic speed because you have something you started before marriage and now you're only going to continue, not a confused couple who has no idea where to start from or kind of thing. So neglecting personal growth was another mistake they spoke about, so do not do that. I believe you're able to come this far because you are that person who wants to make changes and make sure you are making the right choices and decisions before you get married. By setting your foot and things in the right way, you wouldn't have so much to worry about regarding marriage issues, divorce, and other things. And I believe that if you are able to consider these things and discuss them thoroughly and make a great analysis out of it, you have a very wonderful marriage. Now, I hope this one helps you. I'll see you in the next video.